Hello, good day. My name is Bradley Thomas, and I work with the Virgin Islands Waste Management Authority as an environmental educator. Today's video is going to be on how to make a do-it-yourself washing machine. That's right, a washing machine. You can build it with very simple household items you might have already around the home. All you need really is a bucket cover. You can get this anywhere. A rubber plunger, has to be rubber. And you need to have one with like a wooden stick on the end. One that's a good bit, like, just try and get one like this. They have a ton of these all over the place in different stores. Then you're also going to need a 1 1/2 coupler. You can get this from any store that sells PVC pipes. It needs to be 1 1/2. I mean, if you want to go bigger, you can go bigger, but this is the size I experimented with, and this one seems to be the most efficient. There's other options. And finally, you're going to need 3 buckets. You can get these at any store on the island, any store. Also, finally, you're going to need to get some sort of a drill. You can get a drill at any, you can borrow a friend drill. You can have a couple of these drills lying around. You're going to need to use a 1/2 inch bit for drilling holes. And you're also going to need to use this. This is a 2 1/8 bit for drilling holes. You have to be 2 1/8 because it's the perfect size to fit the 1 1/2 inch coupler. It can't be the same exact size because we have to force this in. Anyways, this is how we're going to do it. Let's get started. First off, we're going to take our 2 1/8 drill bit and we're going to drill a hole in the center of the bucket cover. Then we're going to take our 2 1/2 inch coupler and just force it inside of the top. You can see here it just pops in. See? Pops in. For step 1. We are then going to take our 1/2 inch bit and we're going to drill several holes into the plunger. Now, what I like about this particular plunger, it's already partitioned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get 1 hole on top and 2 holes to the bottom. Okay, so now this is what it looks like. I'm about halfway finished. I already drilled all the holes on top. This is what this product is about 90% finished. You see, sometimes when you're drilling it, you're going to have like these little flaps. All you have to do is take a knife and cut some semblance of a hole. See right here? I'm cutting towards this side because there's more space over here than there is over here. See that? This is an example of a finished plunger. This is another example I have of a finished plunger. Finished product. 2 holes on top. Sorry, 1 hole on top and 2 holes on the bottom. Now, for the final step in the construction phase, we're going to drill a bunch of holes in the bucket. See, this is the finished product. See, it's somewhat uniform. I'm going to show you how to make guidelines. You don't have to make it exactly like mine, but you have to put holes in the bottom. You have to put holes in the side, and you do not have to go up all the way. See, I stopped here because this is going to be very important. You do not want holes all the way to the top because your water is going to leak over. You want the top to be able to hold water. Go to about a 1 1/2 inch from the top. You see here? 1 1/2 inch on the top. See? It's pretty uniform going across. Now, the first step you're going to want to do is to start drilling all the holes. Is just make 7 holes. These 7 holes can be your guideline into drilling the holes in the entire bucket. It doesn't have to be perfect, they just need to be holes. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to start my first hole around here, close to the bottom, and I'm going to drill through. This is our 7 holes. This is our 7 holes here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all you have to do now, see there's a pattern forming. There's a pattern, there's a hole here. Then it goes up to this hole. Then you can go up and drill this hole. Then you can go up and drill this hole. You guys can go ahead and just follow the guidelines and drill all these holes yourselves. Just go ahead and do that right now. Now the next thing you want to do is, after you finish drilling the holes in your bucket, you can now go ahead and take your time and remove all these little plastic leftovers. You want the holes to be nice and clear. Like this one. See this finished product? After we finish taking out all of the little plastic leftovers, we're gonna go ahead and drill some holes in the bottom of this bucket. I'll come back and take the plastics out of that. So to keep it simple, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna drill 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, make sure not to drill any holes in the smaller part of the bottom of the bucket. This is to give the wash a bit more support so it can be more durable and give you a harder wash. Then you just simply go in between these holes and drill, 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 drill. You go here, you go out again and drill. You go here again, you go out and drill. Just, you need to have many, many holes. And you see as the other one, I don't ever drill at the end part because you need to keep some kind of structure to the bucket so you can still have some sort of strength. And you can't have 2 holes too close to each other. All right, now, here's how we put these items to use after we've worked so hard to get them drilled up. First of all, you're always gonna keep your clothes in this bucket, the bucket with holes in it. Remember we said we need 3 buckets, 3 buckets, not 1, not 2, but 3 buckets. So you load your clothes up into this bucket and you take 1 bucket and you put in hot water if you can. You can always use cool water and then just use cold water detergent. You put cold water or hot water in the first one, and that's the bucket you're going to put your detergent in. So what you do is you load your clothes into the one with the holes in it, put detergent and water in this bucket. Then you take the bucket with the holes and do not push it down. Let it flow freely and have it go down. You're going to see a sinking motion where it's going to start to bubble and the water is going to come up into the other bucket. What you're going to have to do is watch your wash. When we talked about having your lines not too high earlier, you need to make sure you have enough water in this bottom bucket so you can reach the top, or at least close to the top, drill lines that you have in the bucket. This is going to be very important for getting your clothes washed properly. The top line in this pan the water needs to at least reach here. So if you don't have enough water in the bottom, just add some more to the top and it'll work. So now you take your plunger that we already drilled, you put it into the pan on top of your clothes, not in between the clothes, on top of the clothes. Then you put the cover on it, the cover and the whole system. Now the first time you put the cover on, there's this little seal that you have to break or you can't get the bucket open. You have to remove the seal. Just discard it. So once you fasten the bucket down and it's closed, then what you're going to do is you're going to wash your clothes. You're going to wash your clothes for at least 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You're going to do this. You're going to push the clothes down as much as you can and just on all the clothes. Just keep it going up and down for at least 3 minutes and 30 seconds for the wash cycle. You're going to do this. Then after that, you take the cover off, and at this point, you would have the second bucket with rinse water. you're going to want to put in your fabric softener and just some water. And once again, make sure the water reaches to the wash line. You're going to take the bucket out and hold it up until all the water drains out. Do not twist it. We don't want you to get carpal tunnel. Just hold it up until the bucket drains. It's not going to be that heavy because it's a bucket holding. It's not going to retain water for long. You get as much soap as you can out, and then you put it into the other bucket. See, then you'll have this bucket here. Now what you do is you put the cover back on over the rinse water bucket, and you rinse for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So all in all, it's a 6-minute wash, and it actually washes your clothes properly. Do this for another 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You push your clothes down, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You know, this is a great workout to build up your arm strength. It's a good, clean way to use no electricity to wash your clothes. And the water you're using, you can always reuse the water to flush toilets during emergency times. And you can also use it to water plants or, wash down your lawn. There's already soap in the water. Some people say, you can wash, you can throw soap water in the plants. That helps them a lot. I'm not too sure about that, but, a lot of local people say that. I've been hearing that since I was a kid. So you do this for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You take the cover off. You lift it up, drain all the water out, and then you hang your clothes on the line. And there you have it. You just used no electricity to wash your clothes. And this can be done anywhere, at any time, regardless of the current disaster we might be going through. You can stay at home and wash your clothes. This water can also be reused to flush toilets, to wash down your lawn, to wash down your driveway, maybe to even feed certain plants. Some plants, grow well when you give them soapy water. And if the water from the rinse cycle is clean enough, you can probably even use the water from the rinse cycle as water in the wash cycle. But the water is going to have to be clean, because sometimes when you wash in the rinse cycle, the water is dirty, very dirty, depending on the clothes and how strong of a detergent that you use. But that's for your judgment to make. Anyways, there you have it. And you've just performed an activity that helps you to use all 3 R's at the same time: reduce, reuse, and recycle. This video was sponsored by Virgin Islands Waste Management Authority. Have a good day and stay blessed.